Aloha. It was wonderful seeing you today. Make sure we're in tune. Here's our low E and high E. Let's play our E to get in. Now we're together. So the chords we've been using for our teeter-totters, lesson 2, at this point, if you know how to play the A major and the A minor, and remember the A major has the caveat where the E string is played open. We play the B string, the G string, and the D string at the 2nd fret for the A major while leaving the low A open. You can play the low E, but I omit it kind of because the lowest A makes the chord sound really good. We just want to make sure that we have that weirdness where we're not covering all these and we're lifting up to get that open E rather than closing it for an F sharp. Leave it open to get just those 3. So between our E major, our E minor, our A major, and our A minor, we have a lot of chords that we can do a whole bunch of things with, okay? So keep working on those teeter-totters. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is too fast to count to 4 and tap your leg and then get your other, so E major, switch your finger, switch the finger, switch the finger, play the chord, switch the finger, switch the finger, switch the finger, play the chord. If that's a little too fast, just slow it down. So we've got 1, switch the finger, switch the finger, switch the finger, wait a beat, switch the finger, switch the finger, switch the finger, wait a beat, and you can do it at that slope. That'd be amazing too. That's going to help us get to a point where these fingers are ready to take this second version, scooch it up, and then play a bar chord. And we'll notice that when we play E major, F minor, G minor, A major, that this 4th and 5th have the same shape that the original chord did. And then the 2nd, 3rd, and the 6th have the minor shape without the major finger. We'll talk about all 3 of those, the 3 majors, the 3 minors, and then that wonderful diminished chord again next week. And we're gonna get you off to a good pace by starting to do a little bit of individual note picking. But one of the things I'd like you to do this week, you can mute this side so it doesn't make anything. You can put a cloth over the top or just kind of hold it, not press it down, just hold it. But what I'd like you to do is take the flat edge and go from your E string, downstroke, and then do a upstroke on your A, downstroke on the E, upstroke on the D, downstroke on the E, upstroke on the G, downstroke on the E, upstroke on the B, downstroke on the E, upstroke on the E. When you're going closer and you're using your wrist to do this, I do kind of use my finger to judge where I'm at, but if you close your hand, you'll be able to understand that you're going a certain amount of distance from the E to the E, E to the B, E to the G, E to the D, E to the A, E to the E. So if you go E, 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 A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, G, E, G, E, G, E, G, E, B, E, 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 B, E, B, E, 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 you're going between all of them, and what happens is your brain registers how far it is between those. When you're playing a chord, like a C over here and going, sometimes these individual chords or individual notes inside of a chord are used for a particular melodic structure. I know it seems like woo over the top, but the end all get all of it is go slow, have uniformity and synchronicity in what you're performing, and make sure that you do it within the same pace. So if you start off at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and you'll be able to figure out that it comes at a pattern. And the other one would be going notice how they're all at the same increment. Boom, 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 boom. Over and over and over again. When you get all the downstrokes, try the upstrokes. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you really dig on this. A lot of these lessons and exercises aren't too overwhelmingly complicated. They're just weird. The idea is once all these come together, it really opens up ourselves from being able to understand what the instrument does. And the next thing that we do together is quite literally putting E major with a new chord, D major, and a chord we know. and then music's made from that. No matter what you do, music is the best. So I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I know that I won't see you for a little minute, but when you return, we'll get together and play these chords. If you have any questions in between that time, put it in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Aloha.